So moving on towards our next problem, which is a valid anagram. So before starting, let's understand what is the valid anagram. So anagram is a word or phrase that is formed by rearranging the letters of word. Okay. Then typically using all the original letters exactly once. Means there are given two strings S and T. Returns true if the T is an anagram of S. T is anagram of S. So anagram of S equals to T. Anagram of S equals to T means from S we can form T. Means using the letters of the words of S, which is anagram actually. These are the letter of words S. We can form T. Suppose here is T and here is S. Okay. So using S we can form T. So first is NAGARAM, but it should be exactly once, not repeated more than once, or it should be exact the same words. So obviously length would be same. One thing is that the length of the words will be same. So initial check would be providing on the length. Okay, one way is before entering only, we can check the base condition, that is if length of S is equals to length of T. Okay, then only we will go to the next condition which we will put, okay, of anagram. But if it is not, the length is not equal, so they can't be anagram, so it will definitely go to false directly. So one initial check is this also you can pass maybe some of the cases using this, but this is not the complete solution. Okay, for complete solution we need to use a hash map here, the hash map that I told you earlier, which will be having keys and values. Okay, so for corresponding S, we will have a hash map, and for T also will maintain a hash map. So we will create a hash map. There will be S and T. There will be key and value for S, key and value for T. Okay, and for each of the letters, mean suppose A, N, A, G, R, A, M. Okay, so A, G, R, A, M. So the values can be anything, like the A is coming how many times? A is coming 1, 2, and 3 times. So the A is value is 3. Like this, the hash map will count the value for that whole thing. Like suppose N is 1, A, N, G. G is 1. A we have already counted. So this won't, keys won't be repeated. Okay. What it be in the exactly map, so I will show you here. This is the particular thing. Okay. Now we are going to make the map. Here are keys and here are values. Okay. corresponding to the numbers. So let me mention one way a numbers. So how many numbers means letters? How means letters? How many letters are there? The numbers, but we don't want the count of it. We want the letter. So one A is there. There is N. There is G. There is R, and there is M. So what will be our keys? This will be our keys. That is A. Then here N, G, R, and M. These are our keys. Okay. Now corresponding to them, there will be value like how many times A is there. The A is 3 times. So there will be 3. N is 1 time. G is again 1 time. R is 1 time. And M is 1 time. Check it. A is 1 time. 3 times. N is 1 time. R is 1 time. And M is 1 time. Yeah, it's correct. So this value we will check it for the similarly for the T. So this is the key value pair in the hash map for S. Similarly, this will be prepared for the T with the keys and values. Okay, that should be same. If the keys are same, and here is also 3 times means A is here is also 3 times, and here is also 1 time. G here is also 1 time. R here is also 1 time. M here is also 1 time. So we can definitely say that these two are the anagrams. Okay, means the T is an anagram of S. Okay, so anagram are we can say it like the letters, we are rearranging letters and forming a new word, but the letters are exactly the same as in the previous string, which is like S. Okay, so this is an anagram. Now the another example is given is like rat and cat. You can see here. So in the rat, the letter R is there, but in the cat there is C. C is different. Okay, and T is different here. Means RA is similar into both, but T and C is changing. So they are not anagrams. So how we can check it? So in the Python, there is a particular thing we can put it a check. First, why using the hash map that I told you earlier. Another way is the counter we can use in Python. A counter is a function in Python which directly counts for us. That is looks like this counter, and we can count it for S also, and we can count it for the T. And if they are both equal, okay, so this function will return true or false. Okay, if they are equal, they will count it up for directly for us using this function. But this is not recommended at all because in interviews and all, don't prefer to use this function directly. Okay, that will I will tell you with the code in another video. And the next thing we can do to is like a simple way, that is a sorting. The third method would be using sorting. Or this sorting, we will sort this. Okay, here is anagram. So let's think it that this is the sequence for the sort. That is, it is exactly the anagram. Okay, this is understand it as a sorted. Okay, this is sorted thing. And understand this when we just sort this, this will also arrange in the alphabetical order. So this would look similar to this one. Okay, in the sorting, both will be look similar. And once they are similar, means the strings are same, you can directly use string compare, or you can compare the string directly in Python. Okay, simply sorting, then equals to function you can use simply using equals to and return that. So you will get the result that are the anagram or not. So you will get true and false from that, because we are directly checking both the things. Like we are checking a and we are and then this is checked, then this is checked, this is checked. So like this, the whole is checked. So this was the approach to the function. And another thing is when we are using the count by ourselves, we are counting the s. We would need to count the t. So we would need to use a function that is dot get. It's a get function in Python, in which we can provide two parameters. One would be the value which we want to search, means that get it, and another is the value that would be if the value is not got there, means it is not filled, so the default value would be filled. So this is the value that we are wanting to patch and fill it, but this is the value which if not got will fill this by default. So this should be clear in your mind before writing to and moving towards the code for this particular problem. So yeah, we're moving on to the next. We will see the code for this.